Alright, now I had to go into that amount of depth and detail because look, I'm not giving you guys this topical understanding. If I was, we could just went scoot, scoot, scoot right through this thing. And then we could have just focused on the movie and it would have been just this really cool video that talks about this movie and a little bit about the Bible. Wrong. I'm using the movie as the vehicle for you to better understand the Bible. We're not going to use the Bible as the vehicle to better understand the movie. It's going to be the other way around. So all of what I said is to prepare you to see this and now know this as fact and truth. I just told you that there are two fulfillments in biblical prophecy. This is also going to tie us up into the title of this video series, which is War of the Words, and you're going to see why. Now this second trumpet here, when we have this great mountain that comes down, this is connected, as I told you, to Revelation chapter 18 verse 21. It is the millstone. This is the final destruction of commercial Babylon, which is symbolized as New York City. Okay? This is a physical event that the elites of the earth are creating to fulfill prophecy. And I've showed you 17:17 as a proof. Now here is the spiritual event of the same nature. This is what confuses people. They see this great star burning as a lamp coming from the sky, and then they see this great mountain which is burning with fire coming from the sky. They think they're one and the same. This is the spiritual, my friends. This is the physical. Here is the true understanding of this verse and what they are trying to hide from you. And I told you it's happened a long time ago. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of the waters. This is the pollution of the Word of God that has happened throughout the centuries before us. This great star that fell from heaven is what has originally opened up this bottomless pit to the world. The smoke that has been seeping out is the illusion that we have all been bound in, and we have termed it many ways as that web, that fractal equation, the smoke in the mirror, all of that, but it still is in symbol and it stands for the same thing. So when this star is burning as it fell like a lamp, that is symbolism for the illuminated. Remember, Lucifer is illuminated. He is that bright one. He is like that lamp that shines in the darkness. He creates the darkness. He only wants you to see himself as that light that is. And when it says that it fell upon the third of the rivers and upon the fountains of the waters, we're talking about the Word of God. And I have explained this to you, my friends. We were looking right here at John chapter 4 verse 14. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well springing up into everlasting life. Revelation 21:6, I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. So now you see what the true objective and goal of this great star was that fell upon these fountains and these rivers of the water. It was to pollute the spiritual Word of God, in which we find even in our own scriptures as proof of such. They have entered into this. They have entered into the fountains of the waters that have flowed freely to all men. And then they have tried to put an institutionalized door in front of this fountain and block its flow. And then they have set up organized religion in which to stop us from getting to this water freely. And then they have made us pay a price in which they are the ones that benefit from, not ourselves. Christ has said this water is poured out freely unto all men, and you see that this is where the star has come down in our early days and polluted it. Now here we go back to the physical repercussions of this. And this is going to be a two-part understanding. The second trumpet is the millstone. Here is the spiritual implication of this fallen star. Here is the physical acting out in the creation, in the mimicking, in the symbology of the fallen star that the elites are creating. It is a two-part scenario. So we read this, it is two-part also. It is both the physical and the spiritual. I'll be back.